Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn. It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. Yeah, yeah. Know what? No chaser. Yeah, yeah. What's the name? It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. No chaser.
Welcome to another edition of the Rundown Tuesday nights. WGI Sports Media. It's your boy, the Drum Major, with my partner, the Chef. Chef Vlad, what it do, man?
Ain't nothing, baby. Ain't nothing. You know, we here.
Yes. Another edition, another week.
Yes,
Recap,
sir.
NFL edition. You know, we covering all things football
No doubt.
for the most part, until a certain sport gets underway in another month and a half, in less than 2 months. And we definitely can't wait for that. You know we can't wait for that, Vlad.
No doubt. You know it. You
Yeah.
already know. But
Yeah,
can I say
baby.
this, though?
Go ahead.
Can I say this?
Yes.
On the eve of Diddy Did It,
Uh,
I couldn't let it go.
uh,
I couldn't let it go.
uh.
I couldn't let it go.
Now, now I ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to be a baller?
Listen, John, this
Do
just
you want
lends
to be
itself.
dipping your Benz with spoilers?
Listen,
On the-
John,
on
what
the-
I
on the-
did.
On the low from the Jakes?
There you go. There you go. John, I just opened up the door for you to, shout out our sponsors.
Yes.
Gossip,
You know,
infotainment.
good segue. Good segue. Because they're gonna cover it from the rooter to the tutor, as they say. They're gonna
That's
cover
it.
rooter to the tutor.
Rooter to the tutor. It is.
And who I'm talking about is none other than Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV. Shout out to Franchise New Girl.
No doubt.
Music Real Estate, also under the Sugar Water Empire, Sugar Water umbrella. If you are a local artist that has music that you want to send out and have the world to hear, send it to none other than great agents, Mr. Sadiq Bryant and Mr. Delano Robinson. They will listen to your music and they approve.
No doubt.
They will send it to Franchise and New Girls, and you will get your spins, and you'll be part of the Sugar Water Radio family, the Music Real Estate family, and you will get your spins, and they'll see to it that you get spins and recognition and some bread on top of.
Get that bread.
Yes, it will lead to great things if you get put on. It will definitely lead to great things. They are definitely a legit company, high in
Facts.
integrity,
Facts.
no freak offs.
No.
None of them get down like that. It's not in their DNA. So you ain't gonna worry about that.
No jump offs here.
Yes. As the great Queen Jaguar White, who's the Harriet Tubman of our time right now. Shout out to Jaguar. Yes, I'm shouting you out, sis. You definitely whistleblowing and dismantling. And also, I know Wendy Williams is somewhere feeling vindicated because she's the one that been calling this house 30 years ago. And it's come to light. It has come to light. She's been saying this over 30 years ago, and shit is coming to light. But we're not here to do that. We're gonna let Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV handle all that situation, that Diddy situation, all of that. It's crazy.
It's
but
crazy.
We're sports, and we only gonna talk about sports.
Facts.
So that's what it is. But shout out to Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV.
No doubt.
Log on, sign in, get the app, all of that.
Get the spins.
And get them spins. Indeed.
Facts.
Indeed. Graphics, multimedia advertising and photography, specializing in any and all occasions, including Quinceañera, Sweet 16s, divorce parties, wedding parties, stripper parties, bachelor parties, and the like. Graphics does not judge. Just pay them their bread, and they'll make your event memorable. And their marketing is top notch. Top notch photography is top notch. Pay them. They'll take the flicks, put it in the cloud, put it on your drive, all of that. Create some memories.
No doubt. No flexing.
Yes, Graph Inks
No doubt.
is the company to go to. Fat Boy Coffee, PHATBOY, Boy Coffee.
Fat.
Is it? I always get that confused. Is it BOI or BOY?
BOI.
BOI. So
I for intelligence.
I for intelligence. So last week I did say BOY. So for those of you who try to log in and you couldn't get it, my apologies. The correct pronunciation, the correct spelling of the website is Fat Boy Coffee, and it's PHATBOI.com.
Facts. I thought you said I last week.
No, I said why. I said why.
Sound like you said I.
No, I do my little reviews, and I was just, I review the tape. Like football players after a game, they review the tape. They look at the mistakes and like, should have did this, should have did that. I do the same thing.
No doubt.
The same thing. So gives me an opportunity to rectify and redeem myself in the following show and be like, I made an incorrection. It is PHATBOI Coffee. Shout out to Coach Lonnie and Rock, our boy, The Rock. It's The Rock.
It's The Rock.
Long time friend, and also major contributor of the brand. And Coach Lonnie.
Yes,
various gourmet flavors of Fat Boy Coffee. Upon your first purchase, use keyword WGIS Sports 1.
Yes,
WGI Sports 1. And you get 10% discount off your first purchase. WGI Sports 1. 10% discount upon your first purchase.
Don't play no games.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So get yourself a bag. Get yourself a bag, man. And last but definitely not least, get your mind right. Raise your vibrations. Raise your consciousness. www.inspiremotivationaltees.com. Inspirational messages, good graphic design, inspirational messages on quality t-shirts. Powerful, inspirational, self-motivational messages. That's what it's all about. That's what Inspire Motivational Tees is about.
No doubt. So powerful, it choked up my man right there.
Yes, IMT's the most popular sale.
Yes,
IMTs, IM hoodies, most popular sale. So log on to www.inspiremotivationaltees.com, and it's all one word. Inspire is spelled INSPYAH, motivationaltees.com.
Sir.
That is our supporters / sponsors. That's who they is. Them four. We did say we have more coming. They'll soon come.
Well, I can tell you one. One is My Journey.
Yes. Talk about it, Vlad.
My Journey.
The new one, yes.
Yes. I don't even have the shirt, but it's a young baseball player out of Greenville, South Carolina, 12 years old, batting 1,000. Kid is not, I'm saying he's not leaning on his parents to make bread, to pay for his practices and stuff. He's just trying to, make his own money to pay for his own way.
I like that, the entrepreneurial spirit.
No doubt. He's got t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. I will bring someone. I'll send you some up too, Joe. I gotta send you some.
Yes, send me some so I can rock it on the show, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. We gotta push my journey. We definitely gotta push my journey.
My journey. Simply what it is, summed up. This kid's journey's been phenomenal. He's came up where people were just like, he's got the talent, he's a raw talent. He just needs to develop it. And along the way, for the past 3-4 seasons, you could just see his growth. See his growth. And then now, from a kid that started baseball that couldn't throw from the mound to the catching mound, is throwing 60+ mile-an-hour fastballs last season. I think it's doubled now. I think he's got to be in the 70s. You got to get it timed up.
Wow.
But he's throwing nasty knuckleballs, nice changeups, fast 2-seam, 4-seam fastballs. Kid's got an arsenal, and he's a monster power hitter. So a lot of people are touting him to be a next great. So I don't know. We'll see.
We're gonna see in 10 years.
Yeah. Well, they're saying next year, so I don't know.
Well, I'm saying we'll see in 10 years if he makes assuming putting it out there that he will make the majors.
Oh yeah.
And in 10 years, he's gonna be a name to be reckoned with. Yeah,
Listen,
man. Yeah,
listen.
man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love to see it, but
Yeah,
but you got
man. Yeah, man.
so
Yeah,
that kid
man.
is phenomenal, man. Listen, I
Yes,
love it.
yes. That kid is phenomenal. And there's some specific reasons why we're happy about this. We're not going to reveal that yet. But just, we'll just say the kid is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Chef, Chef is
He's the
very
best kept
supportive.
secret right
Yeah,
now.
best kept secret right now. We keeping it
Best
on the
kept
wrap.
secret.
We keeping that on the wraps.
So
But just know you heard it here first.
no doubt, no doubt. So look out for that, my journey.
Yes, sir. All right. Dig it. Let's get to the scores, Vlad. Week two recap. Woo! We got some surprises here, brother. We got some surprises here. Some surprising starts that we didn't expect.
I did not expect.
We didn't. Yes, I did not expect either. First off, the Vikings are 2-0, led by none other than a USC quarterback and former Jet #1 draft pick, Sam Darnold.
Who knew?
Who knew? But
But John, it goes to be both me and you when we say bad quarterback in the right system makes him look phenomenal.
Yeah. We have mentioned that. We have spoken that. We have spoken that.
Oh.
23-17 over the San Francisco 49ers, the team that the Jets couldn't beat last week. But Minnesota Vikings happened to be able to beat them. Sam Darnold throwing for 3 touchdown passes, including a 97-yard bomb to none other than Justin Jefferson. That was a sweet play. That was a sweet play.
Darling of a play.
Now listen, let's not get it twisted here. Sam has an arm.
He does.
Nobody ever denied that he had a cannon. Sam does have a cannon. But what frustrated me about Sam during his Jet days was his indecisiveness, his indecisions, his inability to release the ball and not take sacks. And a little more so, well, he's done that a couple of times, but more so his indecisiveness, his indecisions, poor decisions, confused. Remember the time he played New England, he said he saw ghosts. Yeah, it seemed like he was definitely seeing ghosts that whole season. Belichick and the crew traumatized him. But he's since moved on. He's with Minnesota now. He had a little journey with San Francisco. He's a backup to San Francisco. Has a ring with San Francisco. So he done got a ring as a backup, chilling. Now he's in Minnesota doing his thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think as Minnesota, real talk, is a place where, because it's not a huge market, quarterbacks that should have made it go there and rekindle that light, that flame in their career. You know what I mean? That flare. And I've noticed that because a few quarterbacks, previous quarterbacks that's come out of Minnesota had decent seasons, starting with Randall Cunningham. Who else went there? Who was there left? Well, from Randall Cunningham to today, there's been
Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper, yes. Few quarterbacks, through the years have actually went to Minnesota, and I don't know what's in the water over there, but they seem to do well over there.
Yeah, they have defense. They have decent seasons, but the only issue is that they don't have long playoff runs. They're usually one and done, or they only make it as far as the divisional playoffs, and that's it. I've yet to see them. It's been a long time since I've seen them playing an NFC Championship game. It's been a long time. So they're usually one and done, or divisional playoffs. So, but yeah, to your point, quarterback that plays for Minnesota has pretty much had a solid career over there. like you said, Randall and Dante Culpepper, even Kirk Cousins, who's not currently with Atlanta. But
Yeah.
but this is a case of a quarterback possibly flourishing in the system and in a market that's more comfortable for him, because New York market is hard to deal with.
It is, man. It
The New
is. It
York
really
market,
is.
yeah, the New York market is a monster,
It
and
is.
they'll fold you up in a heartbeat if you're not mentally ready, mentally prepared for it. You have to be
Yeah.
you have to be extremely, extensively media trained
Hmm.
and have savvy. But sometimes you can't teach savvy. Either you have it or you don't. And if you don't have the savvy and you're not as media trained, the New York media will eat you alive. It's a monster.
It is. Here's the list, John. Here's the list of previous quarterbacks. You had Dante Culpepper, Randall Cunningham, Jeff George,
Mm-hmm.
Brad Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Tavares Jackson, but I don't think he did only one season.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Gus Farrat? There's a name.
Mm-hmm. I
Brett
remember
Favre
Gus.
did 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Ponder, Teddy
Mm-hmm.
Bridgewater, Sam
Mm-hmm.
Bradford,
Mm-hmm.
and Kirk Cousins. Now
Yeah.
Sam Donald. So
Yeah.
that's the list of quarterbacks that's actually done well, but not, short stints in the
Short,
playoffs, as you
short,
stated.
short stints, but they had good seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, with the exception of Christian Ponder. I don't think Christian Ponder had a
Nah,
good.
Christian Ponder didn't.
Yeah. He
Nah,
did well. But for the most part, all them guys that you mentioned, man, they had at least a good season or two
yeah.
over in Minnesota playoff bound. But yeah, so Sam Darnold is up, and he led the Vikings to victory over the 49ers. Vikings are now 2-0.
Salute.
Seahawks edge out the Patriots 20. Patriots will be taking on longtime rivals, the Jets, Thursday night.
Listen, John, what's going on in your previous quarterbacks, man?
Listen, different system, different market. You can't if you can't deal with New York. New York is pressure, as the youngins would say. New York is
Yeah,
pressure. New York is
pressure,
really pressure.
pressure bust pipes, man.
Yeah, expectations are high.
Yeah,
The market is huge. Um, you get drafted in New York, you got to show and prove instantly,
yeah,
instantly. And the beauty about it is if you produce, the fans will love you for it. They'll never forget you. They'll never forget you for it.
Shout
They'll
out to
always love.
Geno Smith, man.
Gino couldn't make another quarterback.
Yeah,
He frustrated the fans with his indecisions, with his bad decisions. He's also a talented brother. As you can see, he resurrected his career. He's a talented brother. He was top. He was top votes in offensive player
yeah.
a couple of years ago. I think he's also top vote in comeback player in the year. I'm going by memory. I'm not sure. You can always fact check, but I believe he was a comeback player of the year nominee. He was most improved. He won for one of them. He's either comeback player of the year, most improved, um, and offensive player. He was top nominees for all three, if I'm not mistaken. So Gino's doing his thing, having a solid career, a resurrection in Seattle, and they beat the Patriots 23-20, and they are also 2-0.
Go fish.
The Seahawks are also 2-0. So the G-men, now Vlad, they played better. They played much better offensively. But Danny Dimes threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
He much better.
much better.
But they didn't have a kicker. They couldn't convert on their 2-point conversions.
Can't make this up.
Malik Neighbors did his thing.
He did.
Did his thing.
He did.
He's
He did.
showing you why he's high pick in the draft. He's a quality receiver. He's their number one, but unfortunately, he's the only one. So
Man, they've done real good 2 seasons in a row in the draft. I give it to them.
yeah, they have.
Thibodeau.
Yeah,
I like him.
Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah,
Yeah,
solid linebacker. So on the offensive side, they got Malik Neighbors,
yeah,
and he showed improve. He did his thing over 100 yards, receiving on 10 catches. Unfortunately, he dropped a crucial third down catch, and wasn't able to capitalize. I think that would have sealed the game,
yeah.
but it didn't work out. And what's that? And what's also shows the unfortunate luck of the Giants is that the fact that they scored 3 touchdowns and they still lost. Yeah. Why? Because they didn't have a kicker and they couldn't convert their extra points. So the Commanders just picking away, kicking field goals here, kicking field goals there, a touchdown here, and another field goal there, and then ultimately they was able to tie the game. And when Malik Neighbors dropped that crucial third down play, turn the ball over to Washington, and they marched down the field and kicked the game-winning field goal.
Can't make
Damn
it
it,
up.
man!
Can't make it up.
Jesus Christ, Jeff.
It was that kind of Sunday.
Jesus Christ, Jeff.
Ja, it was that kind of Sunday.
Jesus Christ, Jeff.
I know.
Devin Singletary was running pretty good.
That
I
he
mean,
was. That he
damn
was.
it, man. But that's not
Yeah.
my Devin man, though.
But you can't make it up though, Jar. You know what I'm saying? It was just
it
it was that crazy, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, Chef. Oh my God. Charges over the Panthers, Chef. 26-3. Bryce Young, ineffective offensively.
Feel bad for
And
that kid, man.
I feel bad for him too. And he has officially been benched, Chef.
Yeah, I heard.
Yes, Bryce Young is benched. The Redhead Rocket, Andy Dalton, remember former #1 draft pick Andy Dalton? He's
Yeah.
the Bengals. He is apparently his backup, and he's going to start. So,
Listen, Jar, I mean, you know, a lot of people gonna say they feel bad for the kid or whatever, or use him as a scapegoat. But you know, Panthers should have known that he was undersized from day one. So they
yes,
should have bolstered that line. If that was going to be a star quarterback of the future,
yes.
you go into the draft protecting him.
Mm-hmm.
You get him wide receivers.
Yeah.
You bring in a coach, an offensive coach that knows how to work with him
Mm-hmm.
because he was successful on the collegiate level for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And you bring him into the NFL, you put him on in a team on a system that doesn't work for him.
Yeah.
The game is too fast. Number one, he looks like he's still got cement in his shoes,
Yeah.
and his arms is just not. He's just not cutting it. He's not cutting it, and and the talk around town is a lot of people are not mad at him, but the fans are turning on him, but the team is still supporting him. But this isn't the system for him, and I think a lot of people realize that.
And the fact that he's an undersized quarterback is not
It's not helping.
it's not playing out well for him.
No.
It usually doesn't. I mean, Doug Flutie is an anomaly. He made it work for him.
Right.
He had a solid NFL season. He was only 5'9" himself, if that. 5'9", 5'10". So Bryce Young is of that same stature
Right.
as Doug Flutie. So it's not to say that you can't make it. You can't be successful as an undersized quarterback. You can. So it's not even a knock on his height. But people will use that if they don't know history. For people that don't know history, for the new generation of people that's coming up and watching football, I mean, they wouldn't know what we know. We know about Doug Flutie. And we know Doug Flutie was an undersized quarterback, but he found a way. He was a scrappy guy. He hustled it out. He toughened it out.
Especially when he went to Tampa Bay, I think it was. It was his second. Was that his first or second run?
He did.
I know he played for Buffalo, right?
He did Buffalo. He did the Chargers. He even did the Patriots.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Buffalo, Chargers, Patriots.
I thought he did the Bay too. Tampa Bay.
I'm not sure if he did Tampa Bay, but those are the three. Those three teams stick out for me. I remember those
Yeah,
two teams that he played for.
definitely Buffalo.
Yeah, yeah, and he was moderately successful. He did his thing.
He
I mean,
did.
he had a solid career. He played in the NFL for over a decade.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, so he did his thing. So so we're not saying that it can't be done. So Chef, you've always made the point of systems matter,
yes,
coaching matter, systems matter, the market matter, and this is another case of it.
yeah,
So now, unfortunately, this poor kid is being looked at as they're about to give him that B word.
mhm,
They're about to give him that B word because this is year two.
yeah,
This is year two, and in 2 games, he has not thrown a touchdown.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
man. That's
so
bad.
yeah,
That's bad.
yeah, it does look bad. So
I don't even think there's a system out there that fits them because you're staring down the gun. You're behind enemy line. You're behind your friendly lines,
yeah,
throwing over enemy lines that's 6 foot and better.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's rushing you.
yeah.
Guys, these guys are running 4 foot flat,
Hmm.
five,
Speed is different. This ain't college.
yeah.
Speed is different.
It's-
But you got to also keep in mind too, man. This is year two,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sophomore.
and he's starting off like this in year two. So
Yeah,
I mean, so it's unfortunate they had to yank him.
yeah,
I mean, only 13 points in 2 games. That's no bueno.
yeah. That is a no
You know what I
bueno.
mean? So yeah, so it's unfortunate for the young man. I wish him well. I'm sure he'll turn it around, find a way to turn it around. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll tell you one thing Doug Flutie did that I noticed and watching him play back in the days. Doug Flutie did a lot of shotgun.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did a lot of shotgun. So he was always 10, 15 yards back. And I think that helped him.
Yeah,
When he does shotgun, he does shotgun, he's able to read the defense and see his offense better when he
yeah,
did shotgun. So maybe Bryce Young should consider that. He may have to do a lot of shotgun.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Hey,
You know,
correction, John. I
yeah.
got Doug Flutie mixed up with Vinny Testaverde. I don't know how I did that,
Hmm.
but Vinny Testaverde played for the Tampa Bay
Yes,
Bucks.
yes, yes, he did. Yes, yeah.
So my bad on that.
No, no, no worries, no worries. The Saints over them
Oof.
boys. Oh my God, Saints over them boys.
Listen, John, my text said there's a Best Buy is gonna be busy this year. I mean, they're gonna be busy, especially in Dallas.
Another team that's 2-0. Who would have thought? Who would have
Yeah,
thought?
the dirty South, huh?
The dirty South.
And we didn't count them in this season, remember?
I didn't count. I definitely didn't. Remember you asked me. You said no. Is it one? I think you asked me or Ty asked me. You said no teams from the South. I was like, nah, I didn't even
No,
think.
they're going. The team with the losing record makes the playoffs. That's
Yeah, yeah,
exactly what I said.
yeah. I remember you said that. Yeah, that's exactly.
It's
Exactly. You
it
said
looked
that.
like it's a battle to the finish line because another segue for you, John.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna get to them. What?
Oh my gosh, we'll get to that though.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely gonna get to them. But Saints over the Cowboys, man, blew them out 44-19. David, interesting stat, Vlad. David Carr, 8 straight possessions. Drove the Saints, drove the Saints down to score 8 straight possessions in all 2 games. He's never for the first 2 games, they haven't had a 3-and-out. Ain't that some shit?
Salute, man. That's an
Yeah, that's
interesting
crazy.
stat.
That's crazy.
That's an interesting stat.
Yeah,
So David Carr doing his. Oh, there you go, John. Another case of
that's
right quarterback in the right system.
right system. Yeah, yeah. And I think he was almost a Jet, but we'll get to that.
Ooh.
But he was almost a Jet. He was this close to being a Jet.
But would it have been the right system though?
It probably wouldn't have been. It probably
Yeah, my point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, David Carr has led his offense down the field without a 3-and-out, and they've yet to have a 3-and-out so far.
Jeez, he's
It
looking
is.
like the old New Orleans out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh man, I gotta eat my words there.
Yeah. Dak Prescott didn't perform so well. Threw a couple of picks.
Doesn't sound like Michael Parsons was neither. Was a factor.
Yeah. Michael Parsons wasn't a non-factor. And Alvin Kamara, Vlad,
Yeah,
4 TDs.
I saw that, man. I saw it.
Alvin Kamara, 4 TDs. So he single-handedly destroyed the Cowboys.
Career resurrection, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Alvin Kamara, back in rare form.
Back in rare form.
Back in rare form, brother.
Gotta love it.
4 TDs against them boys.
Listen, that one on the side out was crazy.
Yeah. You saw that play, right? Yeah. Yeah, you
That
saw
one
that
side
play.
out. Side out was crazy.
Saw that
Caught it
play.
right in the corner.
And so the Saints have scored over 90 points in their first 2 games, Chef.
It's
90
ridiculous.
points total.
Meanwhile,
What do you
Daniel
say?
Jones is on his third, right? It's like, yes, I'm petty like that. I'm gonna take shots. Freaking Daniel Jones. We're not gonna.
Packers in a slugfest over the Colts 16-10. Browns over the Jags 18-13. Gang Green ekes it out against the Titans 24-17. Lucky win, I must say. I'm not even proud of that win. A win is a win, of course, but lucky win.
You gotta eat that, John. You gotta eat that.
Listen, a win is a win.
No doubt, no doubt.
But few things glaringly obvious. The defense is still shaky. The defense is not playing well at all.
It's chemistry, baby. Chemistry.
Yeah. And also foolish mistakes by Will Levis. Because Will Levis was driving down the field. He was driving the team down the field.
Listen, John, Aaron Rodgers was hurt last year, so
yeah.
you had Mike White. And now y'all got Aaron Rodgers now. You gotta let it cook. Let him cook.
No, listen. This team won because of Aaron.
No doubt. You gotta let him cook.
Because if Zach was playing, we'd have lost.
It's leadership. Leadership is very important in this league. You know what I mean?
We definitely would have lost.
Yeah, no facts.
So the Aaron Rodgers effect is definitely in full effect.
No doubt.
Because now the pendulum is shifting. So now it's the offense holding it down for the team. Last year it was the defense. This year it's the offense holding it down.
Should have been the equilibrium right there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we
should have been a balance.
Yeah, I mean we scored 3 touchdowns the first game, scored 3 touchdowns this game. You know what I mean? So the offense is steady.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now let's step it up. Let's step it up with the defense.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be, like you said, a nice equilibrium.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What is it with New York quarterbacks? If you ever noticed, they don't score more than 20, 21. Like if it's touchdowns, 21 points, 28 max. The most I've seen was like 28, 35.
Oh yeah, no, the Jets are capable of blowing teams out on occasion. They'll surprise you with an occasional blowout.
Right.
Occasionally. But yeah, scores are usually
they're usually low in the 20s.
Yeah. It's like 20-something, or 20-something.
What is it with, I guess New York is just that lunch pail city that likes to play D.
Very, 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 very grit and grind, lunch pail for sure. Yeah. But you know, every once in a while the Jets will crash out, and no pun intended. But they'll crash. Or I should say, fly out, crash out, whatever case may be, whatever terminology you want to lose, and they'll put up a 35 or 40 piece on you from time to time.
Well, I would love to see it, man. I mean, those are exciting games.
Yeah. I think if Aaron stays healthy, they're gonna do that. They'll do that once this year. I can see them putting up a 40 piece at some point this year. If Aaron stays healthy,
No doubt.
they can put up a 40 piece. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Buccaneers over the Lions 2016, Baker Mayfield. Buccaneers are 2-0. Jesus Christ. What's going on here?
NFC South, man. I counted them out, John. I counted them out.
So did I. You see, I ain't picked none of them. So did I.
Oh, the heck is going on here, man?
Buccaneers 2-0. Saints 2-0.
They got us thinking that we don't know what we're talking about out here.
Oh man, I'm you know, I guess I'll say it. I'm feeling like Colin Cowherd right now. You know, just oh, what's the other one? Nick Wright, the one with the head.
Yeah.
You know Nick Wright? Yeah, the one with the big nose and the long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was that
yeah.
on Fox? I think he's on.
Yeah.
On Fox,
Yeah,
that cat.
he's so inaccurate. Also, he's super inaccurate.
Straight capping.
Yeah, I don't know who was him or Cowherd. Just super inaccurate.
Straight capping.
You know, but the crazy thing is they get paid handsomely to be inaccurate.
Yeah. Well, at least we got the Panthers right though.
Yeah. I mean, the Panthers is easy.
Yeah.
That's so easy to see.
No doubt.
But Raiders upset the Ravens. Ravens are 0-2. Holy crap. Ravens.
Well, I didn't have high stock in the Ravens this season.
Yeah,
I thought the reason why, that's why I was shocked your brother picked the Ravens as one of his
I know. Yeah.
surprise picks. So I was like, oh, nah, not after the way they ended. They couldn't even move the ball.
Yeah, definitely had trouble moving the ball, for sure.
Mm.
For sure. But Raiders upset the Ravens 26-23. Game winning field goal over there. Cardinals washed the Rams 41-10. Kyler Murray and the crew. See, another undersized guy, Kyler Murray, 5'10".
But they believe in him.
Successful. They believe in him. Yeah. So it can be done.
It can be done.
So Cardinals 41-10 over the Rams. Bengals Chiefs. Typical rivalry. Typical rivalry in rivalry fashion. Chiefs edges out the Bengals 26-25. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow going at it once again.
0-2 though.
Coming down to the wire.
That was a battle. That was a duel.
Yeah, it definitely was a duel. Yeah, definitely was a duel.
But your boy is just filthy with those no-look passes, man.
Man, who you telling?
Just filthy.
Who you telling? And with the wet.
But listen, I mean, you've been in the league for how many years now? And you've seen, come on, man. You've seen him do. You don't leave him 2 minutes or under a minute.
Yeah.
You got to leave him seconds.
Word.
And it's got to be more than 90 yards.
Yeah, you gotta get to him. You gotta get to him at least in 2 seconds, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pressure that man. You definitely
Come on, man.
You gotta pressure that man.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know how he is.
Yep.
He's cerebral like that. He's gonna get down the field, especially in a 2-minute drill under a minute. He's gonna get down. He's gonna get downhill.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
I don't know why they don't have any spies, man. Back in the day, they used to have a linebacker or a safety spying the quarterback.
Well, yeah.
They start the scrambling.
Right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's like, no. We're not doing any of that. But I don't see anybody implementing any spies anymore. Maybe because the skill set, the athleticism of the quarterback these days. I mean, it is much different than years ago. So you gotta have your linebackers and your safeties dropping back because you don't want to come up because he'll kill you. He'll find somebody downfield and kill you.
Yeah.
So this is how Patrick Mahomes frustrates defense because you wanna get up on him and get him down, but then you leave, but somebody goes past you over the top. So it's like pick your poison.
Listen, I would love to see Kansas City and the Giants back then play with Pierce spying on him.
Antonio Pierce?
Yeah.
I know, right? I know.
I would have loved to see that.
I know, right?
Straight hand on the right, too.
So, right? Shout out to
Yo,
Pierce. Yeah.
is he still he's still coaching, right? I think
Now Antonio Pierce, he coaches the Raiders.
the Raiders, yeah, the Raiders.
He's no longer he's no longer interim. He's the head coach.
Nice.
You
Salute
know
to
what I'm
him,
saying?
huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Salute to him. He's gonna get the best out of them.
Absolutely. Steelers 13-6 over the Broncos. Steelers another team 2-0.
But we knew that though. We knew that. We knew that.
Yeah.
The question was, which quarterback is going to. Well, we're not going to get into that. The beef was the quarterback portion. That was always the beef.
Right. Texans.
Justin Fields or Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Texas over the Bears and Texas over the Bears 19-13. CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams suffering his second loss. Didn't play too well. He threw some yardage. He put the ball out there, but he threw a couple of picks. I think he threw 2 or 3 picks that game. So
yeah. That was a good game though.
Yeah, pretty good. Texans naturally 2-0. We was all right on that. We expected that. Texas being 2-0. So
yeah, Dell's thought was the sophomore jinx will catch up.
Yeah.
It don't even look like it's there, right?
No, it's not. No, that's not
that kid.
No, see, I no CJ Stroud is gonna have a Patrick Mahomes like career, because Patrick Mahomes came out the gate,
yeah,
taking the NFL by storm.
Listen, it makes you
CJ Stroud doing the same thing.
Facts. It makes you wonder, like Watson, what were you thinking? You should have stayed, bro.
Deshaun.
Drop the ball. Drop the ball.
You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things, right?
The oil. The towel. Oh shoot! Did I say that? No, I didn't say
you
that.
did. You said it.
Then he did it.
Oh
man.
Yes,
yeah. What would this show be without laughter? Be? Let's go.
No, laughter's the key. It's the element. It's part of the element of our show, man.
No doubt. Everybody knows it's true. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You probably laughing right now, fans. Let's go. Those cats is crazy.
Chef, Falcons and Eagles game. The Monday nighter last night.
Dell was sick to his stomach.
You know he was. Now, this is a game the Eagles could have won.
Yeah.
This was a game the Eagles could have won. All Saquon had to do was catch that pass.
But listen, we've seen that with the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have we seen that with the Giants? That Saquon in crucial moments, he'll have those oily hands. Listen, that's
says Saquon got oily hands.
Listen, I mean, Saquon is a beast.
What's some of these Diddy references, man?
Or Deshaun Watson. Depends on how you look at it,
He said Saquon got oily hands.
Listen, it depends on which side of the fence you're on. But Saquon on those short dumps, he's always had problems holding on to the ball. I don't know if it's because he's running at an angle, his head is not turned back all the way, and he's trying to, how they say, receive the ball, then make the play?
Yeah.
Don't try to make the play before you receive the ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's in Saquon's head.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a play before he get that ball in his hand. And when he realizes that he messed up, his hands on the head.
Yeah. But then to add insult to injury, the defense, big letdown, let Kirk Cousins drive down the field and score. Game-winning touchdown pass to Drake London. Darius Slay. How did you get so easily fooled like that? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I say since it's the early in the season, it's the second game. That's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But now you know what you got to clean up moving
Yeah.
forward. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you can't. So you in practice in your O's and A's or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, X's and
You
O's. Yep.
excellence. Yeah, you go through all of those
Mm-hmm.
reps, and you go through repetition of snapping the ball and getting after it and putting the pressure on the quarterback. If
Right.
not, you're gonna have that same issue. So I think this is a good loss for them because
Right.
because that's how they lost in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
nonsense like that. You know what I mean? Dropping the ball or not playing defense in crucial moments of the game. And
Yeah.
you can't have it. If you're gonna win a chip, especially if you're going up against Kansas City, you always gotta be on your A game. You cannot take the night. You can't take a playoff. You
Right.
cannot. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
So it's very crucial that Philly takes this loss with their chest and say, you know what, I got you on next one.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's always that defining moment, you know what I mean? Say in a
Mm-hmm.
team's championship run. And this
Mm-hmm.
could be very well this is a championship run for them if they hold fast. So
Yeah.
all they gotta do is just clean up the little minor stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not that big. It's not that major. You know what I mean? They got a tight defense. They added a lot of power in their backfield. So all you just
Mm-hmm.
gotta do is clean it up and be on rhythm. Right now they're a little out of rhythm.
Middle out of rhythm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yep. Yep. But last but definitely not least, which is gonna be a good segue into our topic for tonight. Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins. Of course, Buffalo Bills goes into Florida, dominates the Dolphins 31-10. They're 2-0, leading the AFC East right now. Um, Josh Allen and the crew uh, dominant field only because of Tua Tagovailoa being out, suffering a concussion once again. It was a very scary sight, and he is currently on the concussion protocol. But once Tua went down, the offense went down.
Yeah.
It was a wrap, and I knew once he went down, it was going to be a wrap because Skyler, forget his last name, Skyler, which is the backup quarterback. His first name is Skyler. Forget his last name. I knew he wasn't. I know he was ill equipped to lead the team down in spite of the talent that he has around him. It should be easy, but um, Skyler just couldn't get it done. Probably because he wasn't expected to be out there. But once Tua went down, everything just went downhill for the Dolphins. It was a wrap. The Bills played solid defense combined with the solid offense. Josh Allen and the crew scored 31 points, got it done, dominated for the rest of the game. But seeing Tua going down again, and ironically, it was Hamlin that hit him.
How ironic is that?
Yeah, very ironic, very ironic. So I can imagine how much that shook him up. Um, Chef, I think Tua got to hang him up, man. Tua needs to hang him up. I don't. I understand he signed a big contract, and of course I don't know him. I don't know what his mind frame is, but I imagine that he's having a hard time with regards to what he's going to do moving forward. But I know personally, if I knew him, if I was part of his circle, part of his team, I'll tell that boy retire. Now you got to hang it up, kid. And a lot of people in the NFL world echo those sentiments. A lot of people outside the NFL world echo those sentiments. We're collectively we're all scared for him.
Yeah.
We're scared for him. We don't want to see this kid. We don't want to see this kid die on the field.
Yeah.
That's what it really boils down to. Collectively we're concerned about that. We definitely want to see him. Um, he has money that him and his family can retire off of for life. Hopefully they manage they have a good financial team to manage it properly so they can live off it for the rest of their life and just enjoy life and don't so you don't walk around with a mashed potato for a brain. I think this kid got to hang up his cleats, Vlad. He got to hang up them cleats.
Yeah.
Call it a career. Your thoughts?
Well, I know both me and you, it's easy for us to say that it's time to hang it up, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we're on this side of the fence looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't imagine what it feels like inside of
Mm-hmm.
Tua. You know what I mean? What Tua feels like. Like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I spent Pee-wee all these years, high school, middle school,
Mm-hmm.
travel, whatever to play football, and I'm here and
Mm-hmm.
I can't sustain myself on the field. It
Mm-hmm.
seems like every time I cut for a run, I'm out. So many people has doubted my skills. A lot of coaches thought that I wasn't good enough, and I proved myself in this league. And I agree with you. I was like, listen, Tua, you got nothing else to prove, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Winning a Super Bowl at what cost? At what cost?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like what 3 seasons in a row. Two,
Yeah.
I think 2 concussions in 1 season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not a stat that I want you to have, bro.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to walk without crutches, go outside in the sun and not be a vampire
Yeah.
where you're covering up in shades and stuff like that. Man,
Yeah.
listen,
Sure.
your brain recovers. You really need to. Maybe it's time.
Yeah.
You're a heck of a quarterback. You've proven that. Maybe you could train the next group, the next kid. Maybe you could
Yeah.
work with. Maybe you could be a quarterback whisperer. Because
Yeah.
whatever you got, you need
Yeah.
to share. You need to share that knowledge
Yeah.
because you've been able to do it when people told you that you weren't. So your health is more important than the game. And
Yeah.
is he married?
I don't know.
If you got a family, listen, that's more important, man, than self-preservation is more important
Yes.
than sacrifice at this point.
Yes. Absolutely. Because because the NFL is a machine right now.
It is.
It's all about it's a machine, and the NFL is basically all about the shield, and
Mm-hmm.
players come and go literally.
Yeah.
And
Ain't, ain't,
go ahead.
no, ain't no helmet that's going to protect your crown.
Right, right. That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar. Ain't no helmet that's gonna protect your crown. That was a fucking bar.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, he did. He had a lot of he had a lot of detractors. I remember them days. When he's talking about coaches that didn't believe in him. Brian Flores being one of them. They had a major fallout.
Yeah. Yeah. Lost his job behind it.
Yo,
Lost his job behind it, John.
Brian Flores was like, yo, this kid is straight up trash.
And you know what? Maybe it was what was that?
Like, damn it, Brian.
What was that? His sophomore year, his first year, he was. I don't think he was that great.
That was the second year.
That was the second year, right? And bro,
Shout out to Brian Flores though. You know he's from the East, right?
yeah, I know.
What would you expect from an East New York cat, right?
Like, this cat is trash.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a bum, you're a bum. There's no
Listen,
but
you know what?
behind it. You know what I mean?
Listen, but you know what? I respect that though. I respect that the
Yeah.
coach called him out,
Yeah.
and he stepped up after that.
Yeah,
So Brian Flores still made him.
Yeah, next year he had a great season. He did.
Brian Flores still made him. Into a decent quarterback. So salute. You didn't lose there. You know what I mean? You just lost a coach, but you didn't lose.
Yeah, for sure.
Who knew?
Right.
Who knew?
Right. But whatever decision him and his team makes, I hope it's a smart decision, and I hope he knows what he's doing. I hope he doesn't let the pressure, the outside pressure. I hope his team doesn't pressure him. I hope his family doesn't pressure him to play, because that'll be just as bad too if you're getting it from that side. If you don't have anybody in your circle that don't care about your well-being and that don't give a damn about the sport, they care about you, Tua. I hope he has people in his circle that cares about Tua, that don't give a damn about the NFL. They give a damn about Tua.
Yeah,
I mean, so if he has those type of people in his circle, he'll be fine.
exactly.
But if they're caught up in the hype as well,
He's done.
good luck, brother. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the game is the game.
Yeah,
You got to step away one day. Let's do it while we're still intact.
yeah, absolutely.
10 years from now, you don't know what's going to happen. But right now, let's focus on right now.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, damn it, man. Who's your damn it, man, Vlad? Who you
So
got?
many, so many, so many, so many. I'm gonna mention a few. What was the one we talked about at the top of the show?
Oh man, top of the show.
Was it this? Not the Saquon Barkley. No.
Yeah, that was no, it wasn't Saquon.
Listen, the WNBA gets one.
It escapes me now. It probably
Yeah, me too, man. Listen, the WNBA gets one, man. They get one, damn it, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on. This cattiness is bananas, and Shaq has gotten involved now with the Caitlyn calling her "you're not the one," and people getting involved. Like, listen, the man has played for several years, right? I think his opinion counts, but sometimes unwarranted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's a different game, B. It's a different game. It's a different pace. Let her live. Good grief. Shaq, when you came into the league, Lajuan was out. Patrick Ewing was out. Nobody called you out, bro.
Yeah.
No, let her live, B, man. Let her breathe. Football. I know I talk about Danny Dimes, and I still feel the same way, but man, Saquon, listen, you can't bring New York to Philly, bro. Philly's a different monster.
Yeah.
You got to make those catches, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta You gotta make those catches.
Yeah.
Uncle Ruckus is gonna get you, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Not Dell's team, please, no.
Yeah, don't do that, brother. Don't do that.
And finally, I guess I get a damn it, man, right? For saying the NFC South was gonna suck. Good grief. 2 teams 2-0, John?
Yeah, that's insane.
And Atlanta beats Philly? Not Philly,
Atlanta beats Philly.
The Dirty Birds beat Fly, Eagle, fly. Man.
Dirty Birds beat the Eagles.
Oh my gosh. And then, that's what it was. My biggest damn it, man, is gotta be New Orleans. Like I said, I get that. I get it. But what they did to Dallas, damn it, man.
Yeah.
So much.
Slaughterhouse.
Ooh.
Slaughterhouse. For real.
Yeah. What's yours, Drum Major?
I'm going. I gotta get at the Eagles, man. I gotta get at Saquon. You can't drop that, bro. You can't drop that,
It's
bro.
too easy.
You cannot drop that. That was the game right there. I can imagine how sick he feel knowing that he could have won the game. All he had to do is make that catch on 4th and 3.
Yo, John, you know what that takes me to? When I was in middle school, I was playing for my school, middle school, IS 390. Salute to Maggie L. Walker. We had an undefeated season going. He was cooking on all cylinders. 391 versus 320, right? Maggie L. Walker versus I forgot the name of that school. Dang it. Anyway,
what sport y'all playing?
Huh?
What sport y'all was playing?
Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, we was undefeated that season. And it was like, I think the second last game of the season. And this was a big rival. This was a big rival, right? and the gym was crowded and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And coach put me in because he knew that I could out rebound everybody, right? I could out
Mm-hmm.
jump, hustle. This game, game was on the line. We was up, I think 2-1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And all I had to do was just grab the ball, Ja.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Ja, I rebounded the ball out of bounds. We lost the game, Ja.
Oh gosh.
Yo, our
You ain't
undefeated
know you stepped
season.
out. You ain't know you stepped out of bounds.
Ja, oh man, it was one of those things that you just never forget, Ja. It's like you get
Yeah.
the ball, you get nervous because it's such a big game.
Yeah.
The ball slipped out your hand. For the
Oh,
first
get
time in
out.
the season, the ball
Yeah.
slips out your hand. I'm like, yo.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, but we still had a chance to win it though, Ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't make it up, man. But
Right.
but but the coach, because in close games, you go with your best.
Yeah.
I felt honored to be on the floor at that
Yeah.
moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
all right, big rebound, Dennis Rodman time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
That's
Vlad,
it.
I need you to out hustle, outbox, do
Yeah.
everything. Get that ball and secure it.
Yeah.
Drop the
That's it.
ball, man.
All
Drop the
you need to
ball.
do. What?
Listen, I went to school. I mean, listen, you remember what was that movie with Santiago? When no. Full Metal Jacket, when dude was
Uh.
sleeping in his cot and everybody just came up one at a time and just started hammering him with the
Oh.
soap. Yeah, that was the next day in school, John. Word up.
Oh my God, man.
It's like,
Damn.
yo, the school, yo, heard you lost the game. What's up with that? Man,
Damn.
I had no wins. He deboed me too in the hallway.
Damn. Damn,
Yeah,
son.
man, that's one of
Yeah,
those
that's sick.
stories, John, that I don't talk about because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But
That's sick.
so I understand Saquon's pain in that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
You could have went 2-0, and here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
there goes. But like I said, I guarantee you, John, I bet you Philly doesn't lose another game.
Yeah. But listen, I'm not putting it on Saquon though, because Philly still had a chance to win. So I'm calling damn man on the defense, particularly Darius Slade for giving up that game-winning touchdown. That was a simple cross route. You lock in. You trying to win the game. You lock in on Drake London.
Yeah, no doubt.
You trying to follow Kirk Cousins' eyes. No, lock in on your receiver dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
they're in the red zone.
No
They're in the
doubt.
red zone. That's what Darius Slade, who he should know better. He's a premier corner. He was one of the top corners in the league. He was a shutdown corner at one point. Multiple pro bowler. I remember when he used to play in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slade was one of them ones.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Nah, you lock in on your man. Lock that man down, man.
lock in.
You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough Kirk Cousins is driving down the field with a hurry up offense. And
Kirk
y'all not,
Cousins.
yeah. You like that? You like that?
Ja, Kirk Cousins, bro. The
You
Dirty
know what I'm
Bird.
saying? You
Is
know
this
what I
dude
mean?
trying to resurrect his career or what? I mean,
I see it. I'm witnessing a lot of career resurrections this year on the low. You know what I'm saying? That's what
yeah,
it's appearing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But yeah. So yeah, what him? Yeah, Saquon, damn it, man, him see the Darius Slade, damn it, man, for giving up that game winning touchdown, man. You're supposed to lock that kid in, man.
yeah, facts.
You're an all-pro corner. Lock that kid in, man. Don't be trying to look at Kirk Cousins' eyes because quarterbacks look you off.
Yeah,
They
they
know
do.
that. You know,
Listen,
yeah,
you all know Kansas City do it all day.
yeah. You know it. You know it.
Filthy, filthy.
If I'm playing against guys like Pat Mahomes and first of all, and when I played, I only played on recreational level, but I played in tournaments and I went up playing on defense. I got caught out there looking at the quarterback. Quarterback looked me off, and I got beat because the dude looked me because I'm looking at his eyes,
Right,
and
right.
he's looking the opposite way. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to pick this off, and he threw it over my head. I wasn't even paying attention to I wasn't even paying. So I know about that. I got beat.
No, listen, filthy
So
feeling.
I'm being vulnerable right along with you, Chef.
Oh, it's nothing worse than being vulnerable,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So I got beat. I
Yeah.
got I got I got beat on the I got beat on the post route.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I'm looking at the quarterback. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna throw my way. I see where he looking at. That mofo looked me off, boy. Got me.
Surprised he didn't walk up to you and say, "Oh,
Nah,
thought you had me, right?"
nah, he ain't say nothing. The next series I got to pick, but the dude, the captain of my team was like, oh nah, they was like nah, Jay, you play up. I was like, oh, you trying to shit on me now? Because I can't play safety no more. You think I'm gonna get burned all the time because I got beat that one time?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
he had me play up. I'm like, all right. So I'm a little annoyed. I'm like, oh, you trying to play me, but it worked because I got a pick, so it
No
worked.
doubt. No doubt. To your favor.
Yeah, it
Salute.
worked. Yeah, to my favor, it worked. But
Oh,
I was low key annoyed, like, oh, you trying to diss me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't play back. Word.
John, you had it in the bag, baby. Got it in the bag.
You know what I mean? So
Oh man.
but it's all, it's all good. So I can share. I can say I know the feeling too. So
Yeah, man.
it's
It's
all
disheartening.
yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But Chef,
Yes, sir.
gotta call it a show, man.
No doubt.
Another show under the wraps. For all the people watching, we thank you. Tune in next week as we are continuing on this NFL season, along with the NFL season. WGI Sports continuing along with the NFL season. We'll be back with another recap next week and another topic in hand. And always remember, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. WGI Sports Media, we are gone.
Doubt.